Making home movies is fun, right? You just point your camera and see what happens. But we're not making home video. We're making instructional videos. You know what those are famous for? Nobody ever watches one to the end. Where'd you go? To make a video that people will watch and learn from, there are 6 steps. You can ignore them or embrace them, but they're coming at you no matter what. Step 1, planning. What type of content do you have, and is it suitable for video? If it's short, high level, and you want to persuade or inspire your viewers, definitely use video. If it's long, complex, and technically detailed, consider whether you need a document, or several videos, or some combination. And consider what kind of video. A lecture? An interview? A whiteboard talk? What is the learning objective, the key takeaway for the audience? And how will you measure whether your video is a success? The planning phase is where you decide such things. Step 2 is pre-production. Pre-production is when you write your script, then figure out, for example, where can you shoot it? How long will that take? What cast and props do you need? When can you schedule it? And is your subject matter expert available on that date? In pre-production, you solve all the logistics required to actually make your video. In step 3, production, we shoot your video. We'll handle all the lights, camera, and audio for you. Please take this date seriously and try not to cancel at the last minute. We would hate for our other customers to be delayed by a shoot that never happened. Step 4. In post-production, we edit what we shot in production. This takes longer than you think because we're also finding music, adding titles, color correcting, and sweetening the audio. You'll be asked to review your project 3 times in post, so please allow time for that. Post-production ends when we agree that we've achieved final cut. In step 5, you publish your video so that your audience can watch it. However, in post-production, we'll be asking you where you intend to send your video because that determines how we format the final video file. After publication comes our last step. We find that step 6 is critical and commonly ignored. People upload to YouTube 100 hours of video each minute of each day. So in all that, how will your audience find your video? You have to promote it. You'll need to execute an awareness plan that typically involves social media. Now, you can skip this step if you don't want anyone to see your video. So now you know the 6 steps of creating instructional video. They're coming at you whether you like it or not, but if you'll work them, you increase the odds that someone will watch your video all the way to the end, like you just did. Thanks for asking us to help with your production. We look forward to producing your video and helping your audience learn it all.